Howdy! Mom's freezer broke down. Sub-zero. It's only 15 years old. But we're going to see if we can fix it hillbilly style. In here we've got the evaporator. Notice we do have some frost going here. We're trying to recharge it. And look how we're doing it. We're using a can of refrigerant that came out of what my stock is for fixing my car. Note that yellow hose that goes in here? Yeah. That was the other part of this hose. Okay, well when I'm done, we're going to use a piece of this and hook all this stuff back together. Hopefully, it'll still be usable for the car. That can is getting really cold. Check back with you later. Okay, we got our charge in there, 7 ounces, and it's doing a good job. The only problem is, when I went to close off the service port and solder it shut, that was not successful. So, on to plan B. Here's what we did. Now, we have a butt connector, and we have added a line to get this out here where it's more convenient. And then I soldered a valve onto this thing so that now we can service it. And there's my pressure gauge there. And add more if we have to or whatever. And so now, at about 0 degrees, we have 1 pound of pressure on the low side. And it seems to be doing pretty good. I have more pictures to show you. Take a look at this. Houston, we have a problem. Something is venting out the side. Yeah, it worked really good for about 2 days. Apparently, there is a small leak. Well, we've got a lot of copper tubing at the bottom of this thing, and it's questionable looking. So, we're going to replace some copper tubing and see if that helps any. Starting with inside the compartment area here, where the evaporator is. And you'll note down in here, we have a little connector there where we have spliced in some new copper tubing to head out back here to where the compressor is. And also, there's many other tubes that have been replaced out here as well. The defrost timer right here has been taken apart. All of its contacts have been cleaned, and it looks real good and healthy in there. Also, right down in here, we have something called the start capacitor and or run capacitor. Actually, it's more of a run capacitor. And that has been removed and tested, and that's in good condition. Although it's 15 years old, it probably should be replaced. And it's been holding about 100 pounds, 110 I guess, now for about 2 days. And we're going to just let it sit here for at least a couple of weeks. And if it's still holding our air pressure charge here, then we know we got good connections. At that point, we'll evacuate the system and recharge it with Freon. And no, we're going to have a good working freezer once again. And this thing brand new is worth about $1,000. It's 20 cubic feet.